This post is titled Three Gifts Needed to Enter Manhood. Men in our culture are in trouble. Masculinity is in crisis mode. The signs are everywhere. Men are confused and wavering. The stats on fatherlessness are alarming and growing. So is the sexual violence that seems to be aired everywhere. Everyone is pointing out symptoms or pointing fingers. I want to point at something else. I want to point to a door that has been opened. Men are predisposed to figure out things for themselves, but manhood resists all attempts to be figured out that way. To enter it, and to enter that door, a man must do something very different. He must learn to receive. He must let himself be given three priceless gifts, ones he cannot earn, work for, or prove himself worthy of, that come as graces given in his time of need. The first gift is an identity. Men feel anonymous. They try on careers and jobs like overcoats, hoping that will give them some settled sense of identity, but it eludes them. Whatever identity comes from their accomplishments is as ephemeral as the morning fog. But when a man's true identity is given to him, everything shifts. Everything clears. He awakens. The second gift is a quest. Men feel stuck in jobs they tolerate or help. They feel stuck in patterns that corrupt or imprison. They feel stuck on the carousel of the next party, the next vacation, or the next night out. What was supposed to be entertainment is now just boredom. There's nothing burning inside of him to do, so he drifts off into oblivion. But when a man receives the gift of a quest, his whole being snaps to attention. Everything becomes pointed. Everything becomes focused. He starts moving. The third gift is a guide. Men feel uninitiated and untutored. They enter the exterior life of men with the inner life of boys. Without guides or markers through the treacherous masculine terrain, they become quickly disoriented. To manage, they hunker down and try to find some quick comfort. But when a man allows a guide into his life, he hears another voice telling him who he is and what he can do with his life. He hears from another who has also negotiated the same treacherous terrain and knows something of the way. He no longer feels alone. Everything is tinged with hope. Everything becomes filled with possibility. He moves forward with confidence. The surprise of the New Testament is that these gifts have already been given to men. They are there for the taking, if men will receive them. They come from the one described as the indescribable gift, Jesus himself. He took 12 men and gave them those three gifts: an identity in him, a quest to build his kingdom, and the promise that he would be their guide through it all. They entered manhood this way. They became men like him, chiseled into his image. For Jesus is the one man in history who was truly a man. He was masculinity in its most potent form. With his Father as guide, he knew his identity as the beloved Son and took up the quest to save the world. It has never been the same. If you are one of the legion of men who long to enter manhood but don't know how, take heart. There is one who knows. There is one who knows you. Ask him to take you there. And keep asking. He has opened a door that no man can shut. and He will help you enter.